All right. Okay. All right. So, opening.
Yes.
This is the thought I'd like feedback on which direction to go. One of the things in terms of working with the younger kids and the challenge of having a 3-year-old here participating in the workshops, rather than hiding it, I thought about highlighting it. And so after I pulled...
Can we do this? So let's talk about how we're doing that.
Okay.
So, and when people come into this room, they're standing or...
Well, actually, I had a question about that. Do we want to get rid of these chairs and have everybody sit on the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah. And
I mean, we should probably leave a chair in the room in case there's somebody who can't
sit
on the
Yeah.
floor. But
yeah.
And there's a chair over there.
Yeah.
You can take that.
actually, yeah, that's that.
And there's a bunch stacked, but we should get them stacked in the corner.
Okay, so they come in. We encourage them to sit in a circle, right?
Let's take one more step back because they'll be milling about.
Yeah.
We'll have to encourage, sort of herd them. The show's about to begin. The show's about to begin. We also are talking about atmosphere. And Leo, if you're comfortable, what do you all think? Shall he be playing music in here and be able to be heard?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it draws
people. What's that?
That'll draw people in. Okay. And that'll be part of the atmosphere. The other thing is if each of us have a scarf or a ring or something, just around the space, flashes of color. And then we'll herd them all in, encourage them, the show's about to begin. And then what happens?
Well, what I understood we decided was you start.
Okay.
And you bring me up in a way that, not like that, bring me up, and there's some way that I'm now, I'm the first person you're having enter.
Okay.
That
works. My vision, though, because on these sheets that we have here, it says that you're doing 10 and I'm doing...
I don't have 10 minutes. I wrote an introduction that is probably 3 minutes. Good.
Okay. Because what I'd like to do is, in terms of the space being created, is for me to come in, for me to sort of hand out this rope to people, so that it creates the circle. And then me to make an entrance into that, perhaps more pedestrian, and then me to make the entrance coming through here, and have that transformation that we talked about. You said that sort of vision, and then I'm in here and I'm in the circus space, and the question is whether or not then I invite the kid in for the similar sense of wonder. Look where we are, where we're about to create, and then you come in? Or would it work better, once I'm in, you're then the next person into the space?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. And then maybe...
So I do the same thing you do? I mean, I don't mean the same thing, but you hold it, or I'm...
Here's the other feedback that I'd like, is I had envisioned maybe inviting, after you, the two of you, to come in. And to... have this kind of be as window, so that I invite you to come up, and then I hold this in, shit, we're in the round. I don't know why I'm making myself do this.
You're giving yourself a proscenium here when you're demonstrating.
So far, yes.
To know that. Yeah.
But what I'd like to do is if we either pull you in like this, exactly.
I don't want to go there.
Exactly, play that. But then also I thought at least for each of you, that you would have a ball and do a simple
that's what you're going to do.
So that it's like the hint of what's to come, what you are bringing.
And is that a frame that he's in, or is he actually going?
Or does he step through the way you did?
Well, I think I'd like to invite everybody to make some sort of pass through, either through, and then the question is whether or not we as instructors, then I'm giving myself proscenium. Once the three of you are all in, then we have this sort of doorway for the entire audience to come in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they come in and sit back down?
I don't know.
Okay, I feel a need to know this part.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I want to rewind a little bit, because the thing that worked, that I think is the origin of this, that worked with Gwen, and why.
It goes back to Gwen.
What I'd like to, it does. It's her encouragement that has brought us to this point. is that she, correct me if I'm wrong, what you found powerful about it was without words, you were brought into a space, grounded, sort of centered and present.
Sorry, Mary, if you do that, when it comes out.
It's okay. It's a playground. It's not a. This isn't going to go to the Oscars.
Are we talking sideways?
Yes.
Do I need to stand like this?
No.
Okay.
We're going to do you funny looking.
So that's what I want to do for you in my introduction is to bring you, as I brought Gwen,
Okay, so let's do it.
to just being present, just being here, and then you can. So you need to say, and then the question is whether or not we do that for each person who's in the workshop. Is that my 20 minutes? Is that your instinct? Each person comes in.
Well, you had talked about also doing it, if you don't want to do it, every person through the hoop or the
Frame.
or the then didn't you also talk about maybe having the line with the sticks and
The zones, yeah.
walking through it?
Yes.
So if we want to, shorten the time, we can do something like that. But it is, maybe we could time it to see actually how much time it takes, because I don't know that it's going to take that much time for having.
And you can have probably 5 of my minutes at least.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
lovely.
Madelyn wants those. So.
I want those minutes.
Okay, if we can't get a jump, then we'll get a jump. Let's keep that organic and play that if we can. If there's I'll sense if there's a sort of conclusion, a good point to end for separating into the three. The other thing, I haven't seen this yet. Can I ask? Yeah.
Could you do it with Carrie, because I want to see it, because one critical part of that experience with you is that I think you started to do things that encouraged me to imitate you. So I don't know if even 5 seconds of that, you know what I mean? Like you're looking at Carrie and you have some kind of interaction with her, and then she comes through the thing. That's great.
So cute.
It's beautiful.
Just like that.
And then I say welcome to
Everybody.
Why don't you just bring everybody through?
Yeah.
If he's playing the music.
And if we
just
spend
have
nice.
I like that. Because then it just includes everybody in the circus.
So here's
Jeff brings
my.
me in, I do the welcome, and then we start bringing.
I thought he was saying before you do welcome.
Bring everybody in
And then do the job.
I agree.
I like that.
I agree. Because then people are in kind of a active mode.
And I think once you've come through it, you should form a standing circle. That's what we should do. Well, we can encourage people to do that. We can help her.
So I go through, then do they go through next? The two of you go through next? And then we bring everybody else in? Or you intersperse, does it not matter?
So do we encourage everybody to be seated, and that way we can tell who's been welcomed in and who
Yes.
So
once you're welcome in, you're standing.
You're standing.
And then we'll get, probably my instinct is to have people
over there.
around against this wall.
Yeah, so it
But
feels-
what I will do that sort of, I want to trust my instinct as to who's next, as opposed to having a line.
Yes.
Now you
definitely.
should
And then-
choose. That way they don't have to volunteer.
Right. So then you guys, it'll be 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
3, 2, whatever,
Or you can just keep choosing. If you feel
Yeah,
like
you
you
can
choose
choose
that,
us or
that's
not.
fine,
It
you
doesn't
can choose
matter.
from-
I want you in because
It
you're.
identifies them.
It identifies you as instructors,
Okay.
and the particularly, even just that. I don't know that we'll be able to.
We
You
do
didn't
that.
expect the glasses, did you?
I knew we were doing something.
Is just the excitement of once I bring you through to have that 5-second whatever it is. That's another thing that I'd encourage is sort of the isolations, the stops and starts, and again connecting with breath. And ideally, that's what I'm going to be able to lead the people through without words. And you guys can yell at them if they don't.
So then sort of the first person to speak is me.
Yeah. Okay. Although